friends, and welcome back to another episode here. My name is Ulrich. My channel is devoted to helping guitar players getting out of their boxes or their plateau level and start playing with more expression and with more freedom. Today I want to talk about 3 tips or 3 little tricks that actually can turn into a major thing if you apply them right, that will help you to make your solos more expressive, more emotional, and more free. And I just want to mention that most of the stuff that I talk about on this channel is in my Total Guitar Transformation book. This is basically the written form of everything we talk about here. There's also some tabs here and some practice tasks that you can actually apply in your daily practice. So yeah, you can find this book on Amazon. Awesome. So let's get right into it. The first trick that unfortunately I see not too many guitar players use, like conceptually, is to just change up your right hand touch from playing with a pick to starting using the finger textures, awesome finger textures. And I want to just show you some simple approaches how you can get that started. And the best way to get started is just to start and get rid of your pick for a second. Have you ever tried that? It's awesome, but not in a fingerstyle way, not like playing classical. That's not what I mean, like finger picking. What I mean is like starting to use the thumb and the index finger. I'm just gonna show you a few phrases here. So we are here in the key of A. So I'm just gonna put on this drone. So check this out. So. Check out this awesome thumb texture. I'm using my middle finger here. I'm using the index finger, the nail of the index finger here. This is awesome too. I could easily do a separate class on just playing blues with your fingers. It works not only in blues, it works in rock as well. I mean, just think of Jeff Beck, who got rid of his pick like, 30 years ago. And he played some of the most awesome stuff without a pick in his hands. Just start experimenting with the textures of your fingers. And I think the crucial point is here, not to think about technique, but actually just think about sound. Just listen to the sound that you can produce. And the softness that you can produce with your thumb, and then the harshness you can get with the nail. And you can also compare it with the pick. See, like this versus the nail, it sounds a little different, right? And then what I like to do eventually is to put my pick here in my hand. I hope you can see this. And I just hold it with my middle finger while I use my thumb and my index finger here. So that's kind of like my way of using this in a practical way, because I don't want to put my pick in my mouth all the time. Yeah. But this is really super awesome. So you should definitely get into this. All right, next, kind of related to this, very closely related. Start using your volume knob. Yeah. I see so many players, they just have the volume cranked all the time, and they're not using that awesome control, to change your sound, your texture, and your touch. I mean, you can do a little bit of control with just your dynamic, how hard you hit, right? You can control that way, but you have way more control if you start using the volume knob. Just listen for a second to the differences I can get with just one phrase and using the volume knob. You see? And maybe you know all those things already, but I just want to remind you that how much expression you have by just using dynamics. And the volume knob is just such a powerful dynamic device, basically. Yeah? So I want to challenge you to just put on a drone. Don't do a backing track, just focus on your own playing more, yeah? And then you just see how soft can you actually go, yeah? Because chances are that you can go way softer than you usually go when you think you go soft. So you just want to work on those extremes and make your softest and your loudest just further apart from each other, yeah? Awesome, so give that a try. All right, and number 3, a very important aspect too that a lot of players are not using to the fullest advantage is to use the full spectrum of the guitar in terms of registers. I see a lot of players never go to the low registers when they solo. They just say pretty much in the same register and play the same licks in the same box. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, so if you're one of those, you want to change that today. And I just want to show you real quick here with a demonstration here over the blues again on how you can change it up simply by just changing the octave, basically. And just go from the middle octave into the low octave and then high octave. Sometimes you can go even 1 octave higher. And this is going to change your dynamic of your solo. You can literally orchestrate your solo better, where you stay in one range, for maybe 8 bars, and then you just bring it up there, you work your way up, and then finally, you have this long, searing sound on top. Before I give you that demonstration though, I'm already gonna check out and say goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also check out links below here. Everything I talk about, I teach to my students in my inner circle. So if you want to apply for a chance to work with me personally, then click on that link down below that says Game Plan Session, and we can talk more about that. Keep on rocking.